class, my young scholars. I'm glad to teach you online again. In this lesson, I will be exposing you to another poem titled Diversity by Chigbo Ugwoke. The first thing you notice about this poem is that it is not divided into stanzas. Not all poems have stanzas. A poem like this is known as a free verse poem. Diversity is the differences that exist among people, including differences in race, ethnicity, culture, religion, gender abilities, and more. Diversity focuses on the fact that different people, the blacks and the whites, live on earth. The poet admonishes everyone to desist from racial segregation, be you white or black. He believes that God did not make any mistake creating people differently. The poet is of the opinion that both the white and the black can actually coexist peacefully. Hear him in the poem. Oh, how amazing! How joyous this world would be if only we embrace our diversity and the beauty it brings. Everyone cannot be the same. Imagine a picture where everyone is white in the world. Imagine a picture where everyone is black, where everyone is tall, where everyone is short, where everyone is slim, or where everyone is chubby. I'm very sure a picture like that is going to be boring. So God, in His infinite intelligence, created people differently. Now it is our duty to embrace our differences and live in peace and live peacefully. The poet believes that both the white and the black can coexist harmoniously. The infinite intelligence, infinite means endless. The painter of the universe, the painter is God, did not paint everything white or more or less black. So, the poet is saying that through diversity, we can find unity and create a world where everyone is valued and respected. Now, let's look at the poetic devices employed in the poem. What are poetic devices? Poetic devices are the materials a poet uses to create poems. When a poet is going to write or create a poem, he makes use of materials. What are those materials? A fisherman has his materials, his tools that he uses when he goes fishing. A carpenter equally has his tools. The farmer is not left out. If a farmer is going to the farm, he has tools that he makes use of. What then are the materials that a poet uses? A poet makes use of figures of speech and sounds and other literary devices. They are his building blocks. They are the tools or materials he uses to write or create his poems. Now let's look at some of them. One is alliteration, the repetition of the same consonant sound at the beginning of words in the line of a poem. In this line, the poet makes use of alliteration. The sound W is alliterated here. How joyous the world will be. In this line, the poet also employed alliteration. What sound is alliterated here? Another poetic device that the poet employed in creating this poem is repetition. Repetition is a literary device that involves using the same word or phrase multiple times. White, black, beauty, diversity are repeated in the lines highlighted here. Then there is contrast. Contrast refers to the juxtaposition, that is, the placing of two opposite words. And the essence or the purpose of using contrast is to highlight the differences between elements or words. Black contrasts with white. Summer contrasts with winter. Rainy season contrasts with sunshine. Lastly, there is the use of rhetorical question. A rhetorical question is a question that does not require an answer, and it is used on this line. Why can't we just plainly see the beauty in diversity? My dear students, let us celebrate the beauty of diversity and embrace the differences that makes us unique. It is on this note that I bring the lesson to a close. Until I come your way again, goodbye for now.